In earlier videos, we demonstrated how to manipulate pages in a document. In this and in the following videos, we will show how to edit the page content itself. We will begin by looking at the most useful tool in PixEdit, the Selection tool. Actually, we think you will be surprised to see how easy it is to make both small and large changes on a document page using this single, simple tool. PixEdit offers 3 variations of the Area Selection tool. Before we look at different ways of selecting an area, let's look at how to work with an ordinary rectangular area in an engineering document. We begin by zooming in on a detail. To do this, hold the mouse over the area of interest while pressing the Control button and rolling the mouse wheel. To select an area, activate the Selection tool and simply drag out a rectangle around the area of interest. To cancel the selection, right-click while the cursor is outside the selected area. Let's select the area again and look at a few basic operations. To move the selection, click and hold down the mouse button in the selected area and drag the selection to its new position. To duplicate the area, check Duplicate Mode in the tool style. Notice the change on the screen while we check and uncheck Duplicate Mode. You can also use the Control key to duplicate. By checking Transparent Mode, the destination background will no longer be replaced by the moved area. Can you see the difference when Transparent Mode is checked and unchecked? If you use Transparent Mode while working with color documents or pictures, the darkest graphics will always shine through and have priority. In addition to move and duplicate, the selected area can also be scaled using the shown icons. Drag the edges to discretionary scale in horizontal or vertical direction, or drag the corners to scale equally in both directions at the same time. By extending horizontal or vertical scaling, the selected area can be swiftly mirrored and scaled at the same time like this. For unscaled mirroring, it's easier to use the mirror or flip tools on the toolbar. To rotate, click once inside the selected area. Notice the corner symbols change to indicate rotation mode. By dragging the rotation arrows, the selected area can be rotated like this. To make the change permanent, click once outside the selected area or click Done in the Tool Style bar. If you have made a mistake, you can always click the Undo button. If you need to move, scale, or rotate a selected area by using exact values instead of using the mouse, you can type these values in the Tool Style bar. When using the Tool Style bar in this mode, PixEdit will still animate the selected area according to your typed values. Naturally, we can also use Control-C, then Control-V to copy and paste selected areas in or between documents as figures, or paste them as new documents into a figure library. To paste a selected area as a new page, click once in Composition View, then press Control-V. Our selected area was pasted in as a page number 2 in this document. As you can see, the Select Area tool is indeed powerful. In fact, the Select Area tool may be the only tool you need to make quite complex modifications to a document. Now, let's undo all changes and pan and zoom back to where we began so we can look at some other types of selected areas. Not all areas can be selected using the default rectangular Select Area tool. You will therefore find 2 additional area types in the Tool Style bar. Let's first take a look at the polygonal area type. You can digitize a polygonal area like this. If you need to select even more complex areas, such as text inside symbols, you may find it easier to use the Object Picker. Let's take a closer look at this special type of selected area. Having activated the Object Picker, let's drag out an area. As you can see, PixEdit only selects the graphics that are not in contact with the borders of the selected area. We can now move, duplicate, scale, copy, and perform any of the usual area operations. Remember, the Object Picker can only be used on documents scanned in pure black and white. while selected rectangular and polygonal areas can be used on grayscale and color documents. The object picker is mostly useful when selecting text in difficult-to-reach areas. Here's a trick. You can do the opposite selection operation and choose everything connected by clicking on any adjoining graphics like this. Notice when you have selected an area, the operations you choose by clicking any tool on the toolbar will only affect the selected area and not the entire page. For example, if you first select an area, then use Automatic Deskew tool, the deskewing will only be executed inside the selected area. Further, if you press the Delete key on your keyboard after having selected an area, only the selected area will be deleted.